guys, it's me. So today I'm going to be talking about some stories I have about times when acne has stopped me from doing something, or just like stories about acne in general that have happened to me that are quite scarring. And I just wanted to talk to you guys today because look at my skin. Look at my skin. Literally, okay, so I had this thing right here. It was a huge cyst last week. Huge, okay? And then there was like a scab over it, and I'm like, okay, it's healing, it's done. Then the other day, I start to pick at it, and it turned into this huge thing again. It's huge. Then right next to it, I got a bunch of little whiteheads that just looked like my pores looked super clogged with like a bunch of whiteheads, and now it's just this huge mess. They are all so inflamed. Same with over here on my head, and I am just a mess right now. I'm an absolute mess, okay? So I wanted to come on here and talk because this is what I do whenever I am fed up with my acne. So this past weekend, I was actually supposed to go on, I guess I'll say, a date with a guy that I have been talking to for a while. And we wanted to get together, like we texted and stuff. We were gonna get together this weekend, but I woke up and I'm like, I can't do this. My skin is horrendous, and I don't want him to see me this way, which is really, really stupid, I guess. But in a way, it's not. It's just I want him to have a good first impression on me. And even though it's more about personality, I don't want to have him look at me with all these huge cystic breakouts that I can't even cover up for the life of me, you know? I mean, I felt so bad. I lied to him and I said, I have a Christmas party to go to. I'm really sorry I can't make it. And you know, that was such a good opportunity to meet this great person and to, you know, I don't know. I missed out on that because of my face. You know, it makes me so upset. And I just wonder, like, why? Why does acne exist? I mean, honest to God, it's just like sometimes, and this is gonna sound really bad, but sometimes I feel like I would rather have something else like bad asthma or like, I don't even know, like a horrible cold for a really long time or just anything other than this. I mean, it's just horrible. And then, like, I'm like I said, I'm gonna tell you guys stories about how acne has just, there are so many times when I don't do things because of my acne, or acne just complicates things. Okay, here's another story for you guys. And I'm telling you these because hopefully you'll be able to relate and maybe tell me some of your stories. So, anyway, last year I dance, and for one of my routines, we did this crazy face paint. And we were supposed to look like really creepy clowns, and so you know, that means you have to take off your makeup and do your makeup and stuff like that. And I was fine with it because I'm like, okay, I'll do my makeup before I go. And this was for pictures, by the way. This wasn't for the recital yet. This was just for pictures, for dance pictures. And my dance teacher texted all of us and said, hey girls, just so you know, tonight we're going to be doing the face makeup, and please come fresh faced, you know. I'm thinking, there is no way I'm getting my dance pictures fresh faced so I could put on this white makeup stuff afterwards. Like, there's no way I'm doing that. I mean, all the other girls had perfect skin, so it wasn't a problem for them, but she's like, come fresh faced if you can, or if you want to wear face makeup, just take it off. I'm going to be telling everybody how to do their makeup at dance, and then you guys are all gonna go and you can do each other's or you can do your own. But there was one big tub of white face paint that was so cheap and so thick, and just it would totally break you out for everyone to share. And I just remember being like, oh my gosh, this is gonna be so embarrassing. And sure enough, it was. I told my best friend, I'm like, I cannot go in a room with all these girls, even though we're all pretty much friends. There are some girls that I'm not really close to, and it's just kind of awkward because I don't want them to see my skin like this. And so I'm like, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Like, can you like shield me? It was as if I was naked. Like, my bare face is just as bad as being naked, in my opinion. Like, I shield my face because I don't want anyone to see. Okay? And so that happened. I was taking my makeup as fast as I could, facing the wall. Like, I probably looked like a possessed demon, facing the wall. My friend is like standing there so no one will see me. And then I get some of the white face stuff on my fingers and just literally use my little makeup mirror and face the wall when everybody else is using the mirrors, taking their time, laughing, fooling around. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, this is so embarrassing. And then, I mean, it was okay. Once the face paint was on, I was fine, but it showed every single imperfection, every pore. Another one of my best friends that dances with me, she had flawless, perfect skin, and you could even see little pores on her nose. And I'm just like, oh my gosh. So, anyways, the next story I had was actually at my dance recital. We again had to do the face paint, but this time, okay, our two of our dance instructors did our face makeup for us because we couldn't get our hands all messy since we were about to perform. And guys, the girl that was doing our face makeup, she's my hip hop teacher, dance teacher. She is literally flawless. I mean, I am not kidding. She is the most flawless human I've ever seen. She's beautiful. I mean, she has a flawless complexion, just beautiful eyes, beautiful hair, beautiful everything. And her sister was also helping her do everyone's makeup. Again, she's beautiful. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, I just can't, I cannot do this right now. I was freaking out so much. I actually messed up on the number I had before our hip hop dance because all I could do was think about it. Like, oh my gosh, how am I going to do this? It's going to be so embarrassing. So I took off my makeup once again. Everyone's cluttered in one little room trying to get ready. Thankfully, Thankfully though, they had another like assistant teacher that was doing it, our makeup as well, and she did mine. Her skin wasn't completely perfect, like it was still nice, but I didn't really care what she thought of me as much as I cared about what these other two people thought of me, the dance instructors. So it was still like scary. I was expecting her to say something about my skin. Like it was so embarrassing, and you could tell I was self-conscious because people kept kind of looking at me like, what is she doing? Why is she rushing around so much and acting all goofy about this? You know, you could just tell. And then they had to check everyone's makeup, and they're just staring at you, and it was just awful because I could feel them staring at my skin, you know. um so that was another horrific thing. And then okay, I'm sorry, I just keep thinking of all these different stories. I mean, I have a million to share with you, and I don't want this video to get too long, but here's another one. Okay, so I help teach dance. I take dance and I also help teach it. And I was sitting down, this one little girl was sitting on my lap. We were having a break, and she, I guess, looked at my arm, and she's like, ooh, why do you have all those bumps on your arms? And for some reason, I do sometimes get like little acne bumps on my arms. I don't know why. Like it's usually like your back or your neck and not your arms, but I would get acne there. And I'm like, oh, those are just bug bites. And it was so embarrassing because my dance teacher heard her say that, and she looked over, and I'm just like, oh, like it was just so embarrassing. And I don't know, like I'm so done with this right now, guys. I am into my third month of Accutane. I know you still break out at this point, but I feel like the breakout should be smaller. This is not gonna fly with me. I swear to God, guys. All my face is just scars and unevenness and huge cysts. I don't get normal little pimples. Like I don't get blackheads on my nose or my chin anymore. I get huge cysts. And this little cluster right here, I could just tell you right now, it is going to take forever to go away. Whenever I get, like, do you guys know what I'm talking about? Like, little whiteheads, like, over here by where you have, like, the most pores, like, kind of in your T-zone a little bit. Whenever I get a cluster there, and then I try to pick or whatever, and they all just kind of combine together, and then it's the worst thing ever. I went to a show today, and there were so many people there that I knew that I had to talk to and see, and I literally talked to everybody like this so that my hair covers my face. Like, thank God I have long hair, because if I didn't, I mean, this is like my shield. It's kind of like a mask in a way. Like, I literally talk to people like this. I'm not kidding. People probably think I'm so weird. I mean, I don't cover my face completely, but I cover as much of my cheek area as possible. My chin is not too much of a problem, and neither is my nose. It's always like my forehead and my cheeks. My cheeks is they're the biggest issue right now. And yeah, I don't know, but this video is getting super duper duper long. So this was just a rambly little rant slash acne story video. And I hope that some of you were able to relate to this. But yeah, definitely comment below if you could relate or if you have any stories yourself, because I'm pretty down about my face right now and I'd love to hear your experiences too with acne. But yeah, I'll talk to you guys in my next video. Bye!